Yeah, students. So now we have to see one more important property. Now we say that this is theorem. If a, b, m are positive real numbers and a not equal to 1 and b not equal to 1, then log m to the base a can be written as log a to the base a into log m to the base b. Okay, this is the one of the property. Yeah. So now we have to prove this property. So first, coming to the right hand side, we assume this is equal to x. Log b to the base a equal to x implies a power x equal to b. And coming to the second logarithm, so we assume this logarithm m to the base b equal to y implies b to the power of y equal to m. And coming to the right hand side, log m to the base a, we assume z. So therefore, a to the power of z equal to m. Now from this one, we written here, a to the power of z equal to m. By the back substitution, what is m? M equal to b power y. We have to substitute here b to the power of y. But again, by the back substitution, what is b? B equal to a to the power of x. Yeah, this is a power x whole to the power of y. So finally we get a to the power of xy. So here if the bases are equal, we should compare the powers. So therefore z equal to x into y. So now we have to substitute the original values. What is x? X equal to log b to the base a and y equal to log m to the base b. Yeah, this is b. And z equal to, what is z here? Z equal to log m to the base a. So therefore log m to the base a can be expressed the multiplication of two logarithmic functions, log b to the base a into log m to the base a. So you have to see in one of the example by using this one, right? You know, students, we are taking this example. For example, this kind of expression is there. Log 7 to the base 2 into log 5 to the base 7. So it can be written as directly log 5 to the base 2. Okay, now this is the advantage of this property. If log 7 to the base 2 into log 5 to the base 7 is there, now it can be written as, so this form. So this is the advantage of this property. Okay. So next we have to see one more important property. So this is one more important property. Log a to the base b into log b to the base c. What is this one? This one equal to, yeah, this is log b to the base b. Clear? But what is this value? This is equal to 1. So means log a to the base b into log b to the base a equal to 1. So this is implies to log b to the base a equal to 1 by log a to the base b. So this is the one more important property. If log b to the base a is there, it can be expressed 1 by log a to the base b. And another hand, if in solving the problem, if this kind of expression is there, it can be expressed in this form. 1 by log a to the base b is there. It can be replaced. This is replaced by this logarithmic function, log b to the base a. So this is the one more important property of the logarithms. Yes, students, this is one more property. If a and m are positive real numbers and a not equal to 1, then a power, now observe here, a to the power of log m to the base a, this value equal to m. So means this power is log m to the base a, this value directly m. So how to we getting m? Now we will see here. So this log m to the base a, we assume this value equal to x by the definition of the logarithm, a to the power of x equal to m. Now, so this is a to the power of log m to the base a. So this is equal to a to the power of x. Yes, we know that. What is this value? A power log m to the base a. So this a to the power of x equal to m. So this is the proof of the given theorem. Now simple thing, we are taking one example here. 2 to the power of log 10 to the base 2. What is this value? This is very simple thing. Now this is equal to 10. And 5 to the power of log 7 to the base 5. What is this value? So this is equal to 7. And 2 to the power of log cos x to the base 2. So this value equal to cos x. So these are the simple examples of this property. Okay, now this is the last property in our logarithmics. Now we will see some of the examples based on these properties. Students, now this is one of the example. Express the following as a single logarithm. Actually now here the combination of 3 logarithmic functions are there. So 2 log x plus 3 log y minus 4 log z. So before going to we express these expressions as a single logarithm, we recall some of the properties. What are the properties here? Actually now before going to we discuss these properties, here only log x is there. So here the 2 types of logarithms are there, log m to the base a and log m to the base e. So means log m to the base a means a is the real number, log m to the base e means this is the standard value, e value. So if log only this kind of expression is there, log x is there, means so default this base is e. So remember this one. Otherwise example, so for example 7 log 7 to the base 5 plus base 3 plus log 6 to the base 3 minus log 9 to the base 3 is given. What is the base here? 3. So if base is not given, now generally the base is e. Remember this one. Okay, now we will start this problem. Yes, so we know that the properties log m to the power of n to the base a, for example base a. So this can be expressed n into log m to the base a. So this is the straight property. Okay, if this kind of expression is given, it can be written as this form. And this is the vice versa, means n log m to the base a is given. It is expressed in this form, log m to the power of n to the base a. So this is generally called if and only if. If log m to the power of n a equal to n into log m to the base a. And similarly, n log m to the base a is given, it is also expressed in this form. So here use this property here. Yes, now this is the given expression. No solution. Yes, so first 2 log x to the x plus 3 log y minus 4 log z is given. Okay, so first we use the first property. What is the first property here? This is the form of n log m to the base a. So therefore m log n. So therefore it can be written as log x to the power of 2. Then the second term plus log y power 2 and minus is as it is log z to the power of 4. Yes, the first one is over.
Y cube, sir.
Yeah, now this is y cube. Fine, this is y cube. And then next we have to use the next property. What is the next property? Log m into n base a is given. So this is equal to log m to the base a plus log n to the base a. So this is the one of the property. And we have one more property. Log m by n to the base a. This is equal to log m to the base a minus log n to the base a. Here we use these two properties. So first we have to return. So this is log x square plus log y cube. Yes, this is in this form. So therefore, it can be written as this form. And this is equal to log x square into y cube. And this can be written as it is, log y z to the power of 4. Yeah, the first step is completed. Next, now this is the first term and this is the second term. Yeah, now compare. So this expression into this right hand side expression. So log m to the base a minus log n to the base a. So this can be expressed in this form, means so log x square y cube by z to the power of 4. So if any kind of expression, this kind of expression is given, we have to written in a single logarithmic function by using these properties. Okay, so these are the advantages of the properties of the logarithms. So this is one more problem. Express the following as a single logarithm. Yeah, this is the given function. So 5 log x plus 6 log y minus 7 log z minus 9 log t. Yeah, we have to written this is in a single logarithmic function. Yeah, first we have to written this one. So then, yes, this 5 can be written as x power log x to the power of 5. This plus is as it is, and this 6 is shifted into y power log y to the power of 6, and minus log z to the power of 7 log t to the power of 9. Yeah, simple thing here. Now since we know that, yeah, properties, we have to written properties here. Log m to the power of n to the base a equal to n log m to the base a. We have to written. So this is in the form of this one. So therefore we have to written this is in this form. Yeah, this is over. And these two expressions, log x to the power of 5 plus log y to the power of 6 is there. Means here log m into n to the base a equal to log m to the base a plus log n to the base a. Yes, first two terms are this form. So therefore these two terms can be expressed in this form. So that's why here log x to the power of 5 plus log y to the power of 6 can be written as this form, log x to the power of 5 into y to the power of 6. And in these two terms we are taking minus common. Okay, yeah, here, yeah, this is, if you are taking minus common, this is becomes to plus. So from the same property, so these two terms can be written as this form, log z to the power of 7 into t to the power of 9. And we have the one more property. What is that? Log m by n to the base a equal to log m to the base a minus log n to the base a. Yes, this right hand side expression, this is in the form of this one. So therefore this is replaced by log m by n. What is m here? This is completely x to the power of 5, y to the power of 6 is m. Yeah, we have to written here. And this is n. Z to the power of 10, t to the power of 9 is n. So therefore, so the given, this expression can be expressed as a single logarithmic function. Yeah, this is the process of written the given expressions in a single logarithmic functions. Yeah, students, in next class, so we have to written if this kind of expression is given, means, so if logarithm x to the power of 5, y to the power of 6 by z to the power of 7, t to the power of 9 is there, and the question is, so express this function in terms of log a, log b, log z, log x, log z, log t, means we express this is into this form. So this is the reverse process. Okay, in next class we will see. So that kind of process means if this single function is given, we express it is into some or difference of two or more logarithmic functions.